Hello there. Today we're going to give you an honest review of Cubic Odyssey. Now this is a nice game. It's kind of like a mashup between Minecraft and No Man's Sky, roughly. It's not exactly the same. You do have a class system that you can pick with different benefits, and you have a level up system that you have too. Where's my stats right here? Well, that's just the stats right there, the character stuff right there. So yeah, you have your knighthood. I took a knight for my guy. Not a bad choice with all the darkness you got to deal with in this game for the quest lines, but you got mining and building and melee and ranged and crafting, and there's the darkness stat right there, and trading and space combat. You got different ships and different gear. You got backpacks and different levels of gear with the modifications in them too. So you got that too. So you can modify your gear as you see fit, because you got shields, you got hit points, then you got energy in your jetpack to jump off of. This is like the starting planet right here, the home of the big huge mushroom trees. Now these suckers are huge. I'll get into that later. Nice good source of wood in this game, but yeah, it doesn't have the complexity of Minecraft, where you're building all those circuit systems and things like that, and rail cars and all that. Mining is a little bit easier. You have this little robot you have right here, and you can go there and have him just go over here and have him search for all the different ores, which makes it a lot easier. So you can navigate, say I want to find some silver, you can sit there, go ahead and search. If there's any nearby, he'll find it, and they'll be highlighted on your map. There's some right down there, so I can just go down there and start digging it and find it, and then I can do my own little search, and I can find little ores nearby too. So not just those ones there. You got to keep using it. Uses energy in this game, and you got to replenish that with batteries and stuff. So you have that. Then you have all the different weapons, and the weapons have different classes. There's currently 7 classes of weapons and about 5 different classes for upgrades for most of the stuff. There's lots of little tiny outposts and places to find on the planet when you look around. So yeah, I could see this as like thing from space, farming off the wood. Like this right here represents like 600 wood chunks for 1 layer. Yeah, so you can have fun things like this in your base. You can get lucky and get some of these big trees popping up there. Now you have meteors that come and crash by. They're a lot better since the nerf. They don't come and just target your base. You got little turret systems to deal with that too. But these trees are really good for that. So yeah, that's a good place to have a base. And it's a place where you can actually grow these big huge mushroom trees and just have the meteors crash into those and farm the wood for you. That'd be a lot simpler, wouldn't it? I wish I knew that at the start of the game, right? To plant these trees down there and get some of these big guys and surround your base with those. Hey, meteor, come there and strike down my big tree for me. Thanks for all the wood and leaves for all the crafting and stuff. So let's go there and check out some of the basics in the first starter base that you basically get. It'll look similar to this when you start off there, and you can wall it up yourself. But yeah, you got chests, and they upgrade different. They upgrade for more storage capacity. You get your crafting bench with lots of different tabs and stuff like that. So lots of different parts that you can do. Your appliances. There's still not much. It still is early access for this part right here. Utilities and some of the basics, and then you have all the other different things like the refineries. You got the recycling system. You can just dump stuff in there and get some energy capsules for all your stuff. But yeah, you can craft stuff pretty easily too. So yeah, there's lots of things going on. If I want some wires, I just don't have. How about this gel? I got lots of leaves, so I want to craft 100 of that. There, it uses the leaves. And bam, crafting skill up, and I can sell this. I can junk this right here. I can put it in here, and there you go. Junk that there. Recycle that, and that'll give me some of those energy capsules. A little bit more efficient that way. But yeah, those things have upgrades too to be more efficient, to give you more resources and all that stuff. You have the little teleporters and towns all over the place in your settlements. So yeah, the basic worlds are all square, but they're round and square. You'll wrap around basically. It's kind of a neat system they have. But yeah, they got some little towns, NPCs, and quests for some money. Teleportings that were easy to make at the start. So I can go this in here. It shows you what it has. It's got a spaceship there. Let's check it out. So yeah, we can just come here, bam, we're over here. We can scan, there's that spaceship platform. You can go on there. There's a spaceship up there. You got a jetpack. Yeah, it's got that's the basic ship you start with if you wanted to buy another one. You can have multiple ships in this game too. All you gotta do is go to your little, what do you call it, this thing right here. And just go to this bench right here. You can check out all your different ships. I got the 3 best ones right here. There's no fighter class ship in the game yet. They're still working the bugs out on that one there. But they are a lot more powerful in the damage for your ships. You can modify your ships in here after you repair them, and then change them out as you see fit. For it's a limited modding thing there, but it's still there. Later on, you'll be able to build your own base ship, which would be a lot better. And they got little add-ons. So you can stick a chest on your ship. You can stick little other workbenches on your ship too to make it a mobile base. You only have so many slots for that on there. Then it won't let you place anything on there. But yeah, but you got little traders. They have a limited sell supply and buy supply on some, like, the weapons traders, and all these guys have quests. You can just keep going and repeating all the time. Yeah, so you got lots of things to do just on the basics on getting money and getting geared up is nice and fun in this game too. There's lots of little places like that one way over there. That's just a little outpost where there's an enemy and a chest, and then there's lots of other places with a chest around there nearby. So where is my base? There should be one. I know there's one at least here, right? So I should be able to zoom in and see that there's that one right there, and there's another one. Where is the glass ones? Well, anyways, there's little glass houses all over the place that have loot chests and little mini bases with guys. You can have another quest for you, but they all give you like the same basic run around on the quest, though, right? So kill a guy or kill a pirate or kill a darkness creature. That's about it, right? So you don't have much of a choice on that department. Later on, you get planetary portals, so you can run around and travel to other portals that you have already done. You can find stuff in space and get ships that way and repair them in space. Is probably the best way to do it. What am I getting shot at? Oh no, it's my turrets. Require something. They gotta kink out the portal system. My portal's underground, so yeah, this is like a nice little town that I thought to build by. So yeah, the meteor, the town has its own meteor defense a little bit, and replenishes its blocks for itself. So it's a good defense, and have all these little NPCs nearby to kill off pirate attacks and all that kind of stuff too. If you're like short on things, and I just built a little safe base underground. Oh, relatively safe. If a meteor came there and struck my base, that'd be a pain in the ass to deal with. But yeah, they kind of fixed that and made the meteors a little bit better, even though I didn't actually do the update yet, because why not? The pirates were killer. You're lucky you have updated versions in this game now, because the pirates will like one-shot you. Like even at full shields, the pirates will still hit me and take away all my shields, which is kind of funny, but still challenging. But I just snipe the guys off and kill them from far away and fly my ship and do that way. But yeah, you got energy recharging right there. It's good to keep one of those things with you at all times. Yeah. So the other base building stuff right here. So let's go check out the space aspect. Like, it's not quite as in depth as No Man's Sky, obviously, with the basic Minecraft directions. Where's my ship? Oh, it's way up there. I got a portal to it. Uses energy for that. It moves your ship up in the air, so pirates don't attack it. But now they have an update that fixes that too. So yeah, you can fly around in like No Man's Sky. You go up higher. Eventually get a little bit of speed going, and there you go. Now you can travel across a lot faster. You scout out the areas, find some points of interest, mark them on your map. It's a little basic map marking stuff right now. So what we got here? Oh, it's a ship in space. So there we go. We got a ship. What's this guy doing here, right? I never even seen these guys in there. So that's is that my ship, or no? That can't be my ship. Yeah, we got some guy in there. It's like a jetpack. No, that's too far to jetpack. Let's go there and check it out, because that's a nice Titan class ship. It looks like the. No, I don't know what it is. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's my ship. I forgot about that. That's the quest ship you have. That's right. This is the quest ship. It just appears randomly on your planet. Just happen to find it. That's part of the thing you get for the quest line. I'm still like not really using that too much. Let's go ahead. It's just weird that it's stuck there as a signal. So there's that glass thing I was talking about. Yeah, but you can follow these things around and check them out. But yeah, we just go into space, and space is like the same thing as you would expect in like No Man's Sky. You fly around, you got rockets, lasers and stuff, energy and defenses and all that kind of stuff. You can check it out. They don't want just one planet. This was a nice weak planet to make a base at. That was pretty close by. So yeah, you can mark it off. You can go a little bit faster by hitting the J key. Same for warping to other systems. You can find space stations. There's you have ships on there you can buy, but it's of course a lot better to find them in space and repair them. A lot cheaper that way too, to add up to your collection if you want to get more. But they're all relatively the same. It's mostly about the upgrades and getting up to the max class 5 stuff right now for your ships and using that. But yeah, simple space stations and stuff that's going on there, and warp gates to other places that you've been. Or you can go to the square galaxy map, you know, very square basic. It's pretty bad. You need a better scrolling system on here. This is like the fastest I can scroll, spin my mouse wheel as fast as possible. But it's a nice big square galaxy, and nothing in it is at random, so you have all the same names and you'll have all the same stuff on those planets. If you want to find the best ships, I got a video for that coming out in a second, for that too. So yeah, you have all these places, and the whole questing is go to these places, what have right here that have temples on it, and then you just go there and you cleanse the temple and you gain a permanent hit point. So kind of like the old Zelda feel, if you remember those games where you go there and you clear an area, you gain a heart. So yeah, you gain some hit points by clearing out those temples, and then you can see all those places with those little warp gate symbols. Those are places that I have been, so it doesn't cost me any resources to travel them if I use the warp gate. So that's a nice little system right there. There's pirates and signals all over the place. If I get the scanning button, where's that button right there? See all these little things that are out here. These are little ships or pirates. You know, if they're close to the space station, it's going to be a pirate attack. You can check them all out there. These are all like ships and stuff, right? Or it could be a pirate. You know, you never know. Let's go check out this one here. Anyways, we'll just pick one and check it out there. This is still the basic ship. I should have modded it right away. Something you should really do right off the bat is modify your ship to make it a nice, good platform for sniping, to make it easy on yourself, and just add some chest to it and stuff. But yeah, you get the automatic speed up on the cruises and little asteroids with nothing. Yeah, it's a pirate, so yeah, you got unlucky. Get a pirate. I'll use some missiles if I have energy. Actually, shoot the missiles. I'll use energy. Always a weak pirate. My ship isn't very strong. Even though it's class 5 stuff, it's still just the starting scout ship to get. A little bit of pain in the ass to kill these guys. Yeah, they got a little too much hit points to deal with for their ships. But yeah, you can go over here and check out. There's nothing here except for loot and space. You know, they get some loot boxes that automatically goes in there if you have inventory slots available for that. But yeah, we can scout again and check out that one there. So that was probably not going to be a pirate ship since it's pretty close at 2 light years away. And I guess U means years or whatever. I don't know what it means. Who cares? I just call it years. Or units, I guess. I don't know, doesn't matter what they call it. Get it out here, zoom it up there and check it out there, see if it's a ship. Yeah, so the ship is going to be based on, like, you know, the level of the tech level of the system that you're in. So this is like, you know, a tech level 3 system, so the pirates are going to be level 3 in this system for themselves. And we have this ship right here, so let's go and check it out there, and you can get out of our ship. That's what I mean. I would level this stuff off there, take all this stuff there and make a nice big platform for yourself so you can snipe guys off. That's what I do like the whole game. Just get out of my ship above the ground, take a sniper out there and snipe them off there, and then Bob's your uncle. See, I need a chest of this thing. I know I can't even take it off. So there's this ship right here, the Basilisk, level class 4 ship, I think this is, or 3, class 3 maybe. I don't know. I think purple is class 4. I think. But anyways, it's not a scout ship, right? It's weaker because it only has its class upgrades, right? So it only has more hit points. That's the only difference between having higher class ship is more hit points. That's about it. And maybe more cargo space. But no, it implies the upgrades that it has on there, right? So if it's purple, it's got purple upgrades built in there. But you need all this stuff here to repair it, and then it's your own. There you go. That's about it. So that's not worthwhile doing it. I just go for the class 5 stuff and watch that video to find where it is. That's the better upgrade because, you know, I did all this stuff right here. So the same stuff that you have right there. That's why my ship is better than that ship right there, because I got that one. I can swap it out there and gain more hit points, and that's about it on there. So yeah, that is a rundown of lots of the stuff you can find in the system. Lots of loot on there, loots on the planet to go there and find, and that's how you get the best stuff. Basically, you know, the rundown is beeline it to the basic tip is beeline it to like a class 5 tech level, get the full tech level, and then search everything out there and get the best gear in the game. That's where you get the class 7 stuff that's currently available. Not ships, unfortunately. But yeah, there you have it. That is the rundown of what this game is like for space travel, combat, exploration. It's got multiplayer, so it's not as in-depth as Minecraft or No Man's Sky, but it does have you know, some of the leveling systems to make up for the lack of the system, right? Because, you know, you got your different character stuff. Let's go to my character screen and check that out and show you that at character screen. So you got some more things that you can level up. Just level 30 is the maximum right now for the stuff. And it keeps a track of all your blueprints. Well, you can make blueprints. I just haven't really explored that system very much yet. Delete. I just made a blueprint that just blocked an area and made a blueprint of it. So anyways, but yeah, you got all these different parts and recipes and systems that you've explored. You can check it on there. You can show it on the map. You can, you can go back there and check out all this system nicely. It's pretty neat on that. But overall, for the end up, rundown of this game, it doesn't have the complexity of Minecraft or No Man's Sky as it mashes them together. It's more about questing and then maybe the multiplayer aspect and then doing the quest line right now. It still is in early development, but right now I'm thinking this game sits at around a 6 out of 10. It's not, it's nice to play and it's pretty good. It's, I'd rather play this right now than No Man's Sky and go back and check out the updates because it's, they fucked up that game pretty badly. But anyways, that is, and it's better than Minecraft for sure. So if I had my choice of playing games right now, this would be number 1, No Man's Sky number 2, and Minecraft number 3, just because this one is new and I've already played No Man's Sky too much and Minecraft too much already. So and that's the best comparison I can make for this style of game right now for yourself. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, it's still nice. It's nice, versatile. You can modify your ships and stuff like that too right away. So that's better than No Man's Sky. But now that you can do that in No Man's Sky, but they're not adding much in content besides that stupid monthly event crap or seasonal event stuff, which is garbage in my opinion. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. But anyways, yeah, but it still is just a 6 out of 10 game at the moment. It's worthwhile keeping track of and checking out. And I think in end of June, July, they'll have fighter class ships. But they're still working on too much multiplayer stuff, and that's kind of like a bad sign when they got to focus on multiplayer too much, and then that means there's going to be less content and less updates. And they could add another solar system to the galaxy. After they fix the zooming with the mouse wheel and stuff like that, they got to fix that. And actually having zooming and a turning system so you can actually turn around and center yourself would be nice in this map. But yeah, they could have another galaxy to go to and different galaxies and different tech levels and carry on the quest lines. They have potential to be a lot better and for the gameplay. But yeah, there is quite a it's got multiple aspects to this game other than just building big bases and flying around in space and doing the quest. So it's it's not just a streamlined one-shot pony type deal. At least it's got maybe a 3-shot pony. But anyways, that's enough for today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.